Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tutorial to share with you how to make this 7 faces out of only one. I had a very happy accident in my art journal, and from this happy accident there's this technique I will show you today. So let's get started. For this tutorial you will need only a few simple supplies. I think every one of you has these supplies at home. You will need paper, of course, where you can draw on. I have this sketchbook that's normal copy paper. You can also use loose copy paper sheets, but I have this book where I do not everything, but the most things I do in this sketchbook so that I have them all together in the end. But you can use any paper you have. You can use watercolor paper, normal copy paper, everything you want. Then you will need a pen. This pen we only use for the outlines. Because I think it's easier to draw the outlines first, and you can erase them if you don't like it, and that's only a little help in the beginning. And then you will need this one here. The translator says it's called biro or a ballpoint pen. This is a blue one. You can take a black one, a red one, or you can also mix them for this technique. But I will show you the basics of this technique in this video. So for this video, I will only use this blue one. Then you will need some alcohol. I take this artist's soft fixative. That's normally used to seal the surface of a finished project, like acrylic paintings or oil pastel paintings, as you can see here on the label. This is very good for this project because you can spray it, and it will come to your paper, very regular, no, not regular, very equal. Is that the right word? I don't know. I think you know what I mean. You can also use alcohol in such a spray bottle. That will work too, but the drops that came out of here are not so fine like this. But if you don't have this, of course you can use any spray bottle you have and fill it with alcohol, and that will work. What you also will need is something to protect the other pages of your book. So before I start, I take one page and another page and put this cardstock in here. So, and then I will start to draw my face. Of course, you can use this technique for flowers, for animals, for urban sketches, for anything you like. But today I think it's another face time video. If you don't know how to draw a face, I have a little tip for you. Please visit the channel of Karen Campbell. She's a very talented artist, and she has a YouTube channel. I will link it in the info box for you so that you can check it out. She has very good free tutorials how to draw a face and how to shade it, and all these things you will need for this. I also have to say thank you, Karen, for your great videos, because I learned so much. And all the things I know about shading, I know from you. And I think it's very good content there. And I think any artist on this world can learn a lot there. And but let's start. Karen, we will start. That's a dream that Karen Campbell one day will watch my videos. Okay, I will zoom in this video so that you can have a little closer look at what I'm doing here. And I will speed up this video for the outlines and all the things, because that's not the point of the video. As I said, if you want to know that, please go to Karen Campbell's channel or watch my other videos where I show how I draw my faces. Yeah, so let's start.
Bei dir an der Haustür steh, hast grad, glaub ich, mit auf einen Kaffee geh. Haben geredet und gelacht in der Wahnsinnsnacht. Bin in der Früh neben dir aufgewacht. Ich schau auf du, Mensch, ich soll schon gehen. Gestern Abend jetzt Tag, weiter was fühlst schön. Du schlafst tief im Arm bei mir.
Okay, when you have finished your outlines, it looks something like this. This is not very detailed, and it's yeah, not very nice, I think, but yeah, that's not so important for this technique because the product what you will have in the end will be on this page later. So of course you can use this one, I will show you later, but the final product we will get on this page. So if you have lines here that you don't like, or these outlines from the head, don't care about it, because we don't need it. We now take this biro and then we scribble around this face, and we do all the things that we like to have on this page in the end. So if you like the hair, have this both lines here, then take your biro and just yeah, go over them, and you can decide yeah, how often you go over it. If you do it only one time, it will be lighter in the end. The more you go over it, the more darker it will be in the end. So I like to start with the hair for this technique. Yeah, that's not the normal way, I think, when you draw a face, because I think the most people first will do the details of the face and then go to the hair, but this is something of the darkest parts here, so I can control it better when I do the hair first. The same thing here with the outlines of the hair, and as I said, you don't have to do it very yeah, very nice. You can just scribble here a little bit. It's a good thing to scribble in these areas that go to the rest of the paper, because yeah, the ink that we will spray later will go out there, and it's a good thing to have a little bit more here, because that's a little cooler effect. So some hair here perhaps, and yeah, this is one of the techniques. I don't know if it's my own technique. I never saw it before, but it's always a little surprise what will happen here. And I like those things where you have a surprise in the end and you don't really know what will happen. Now I just go over the outlines of the eyes. And you can also scribble around a little bit here so that you get a little more ink to the little darker parts. And where the shadows are, you can scribble around like this. You can also scribble to the lighter areas. Don't press too much when you go into this lighter area here, and press a little harder where you want it darker. And yeah, I think some of the viewers of this video will run away now because perhaps you think, oh my god, what is she doing there? I think there are some videos on my channel where the people think, oh my god, what is this woman doing there? And they run away, but watch till the end. Not only because I love the people who watch my videos until the end, but I think, yeah, perhaps you have something new in the end what you like to try. For the nose, I leave this parts here darker. And of course, as always, when you practice this, you will get some things for you that you can use for your future projects. I had to try this out a few times. Perhaps I will show you some results in the end of the video. I don't know yet. And there are some things that you will find out, depending on your biro or your paper, that I can't tell you because I don't know what you will use. And I think with this experimental techniques, there are lots of things that you have to try out for your own, but I think that's, the good thing about this whole art stuff, that you, can try out things and learn from yourself. So for the lips, I do the same like in the rest of this drawing. Here I have it darker, so that I can leave this here blank for the light points, and where I don't want it so dark. Sometimes it's a little bit complicated for me to talk and draw at the same time. So please excuse me if there's some silence in between, but I don't know the reason, but that's not so easy. I know a woman from a junk journaling group, Kelly Snow. Kelly, if you see this video, many greetings to you. And she said, I shall do a YouTube live video, because she thinks that I will have many people who watch this. And I wrote to her, if she knows that this means that I have to talk in English while my camera records and I have to draw or do something else. And I don't know if people would like to see or hear that. Perhaps you can tell me if you want to see it, then I will think about it if I shall do it, but it's very difficult. Okay, that looks not so bad, I think. So for this, I think you need a lot of imagination about this darker parts and the lighter parts, and the shadowing is very important for the end result. And don't be too shy with your biro here, especially in these areas where the hair comes to the face and under the eyes. I think I will do it like this here. You can do this very extreme. The more interest will get your face will get in the end. I think I have really a big problem with this talking shit here. Okay, so this has to be very dark too. And of course you can't blend a biro, that's impossible. You can take a blending tool and try it, but that will not work, and that's, yeah, of course that's not the intention of this technique. But you have to have this things that you would do with a blending tool in your mind when you do this. So let me try to explain in this area here. With a pencil and a blending tool, you would do these areas very, very dark, as I did with the biro here. And then you would take your blending tool and you would blend this and this to the middle, so that you have the lightest area here. As you can see, here's not too much of this biro color. And yeah, so now you can try to find a middle, how to call it, a middle, this middle between the lightest areas and the darkest areas. So I think like this. And yeah, it's very important to do some shading here on the nose, so that you can see the nose in the end of the project on the other page. If you don't do that, it looks like she has no nose in this area here. So I also do it a little darker here, and I try to blend it to the light area here. Okay, then the neck, of course. Also a little shading here. And then I try to separate the chin, I hope that it's the right word, here from the neck, so that yeah, in the end here is enough color that we can see the chin on our other page. Okay, so now normally this has to be very, very dark, but in these areas I reached the darkest possibilities of this pen. And it's not so good to color this too. I leave this blank, and I will do this later on the end product page with a black color, a black pen, or yeah, you can also leave this white because it's not such a realistic face. Yeah, it's not a portrait of someone. And yeah. Before you do your thing with this alcohol spray, make sure that you have all the details and shadings that you want to have here. You can do several prints of this same first drawing. I will show you in a second. So make sure that you have all this stuff that you want. You can also do some lines that, yeah, are not in a realistic way, like this. Let's try this. Okay, so now, concentration. I will tell you what I will do now first, and then I will do it, because it has to be a little bit, yeah, you can't wait too long with this. So I will spray this fixative to this whole page. And as I said in the beginning of the video, this page is blank. And then here's the cardstock to protect the pages that come here after those 2 pages. And when you don't do it in such a sketchbook, you will need 1 paper for this, and on top this paper where you drew your face, and then you will need 1 page and another page. Okay, so I will spray this whole surface, and I make sure that I have this alcohol spray everywhere on my page. And I don't use it in the regular way when I want to seal a picture. I use a lot more of this, so that you have really, really thick layer of this alcohol. And then I will take these 2 sides pages here, and I will press them down, and I will make this how do you call that, to the edges of the paper, so that I get this print on the other pages. So let's do it. Don't know what will happen here. I hope you can see it. As you can see, when you spray it, the color removes from the paper and it looks like a real big mess. And yeah, so now I'm waiting a little bit until I see that this color runs over the paper. Then I take my 2 pages. Oh my god. And as you can see, it would be a really big mess when you don't use this cardstock, because this ink gets everywhere to your book. And perhaps to your fingers, but that's not so the problem, because yeah, artists have very colorful fingers in the most time. So now I wait a little bit, and you can press it like I do here, and the ink will come to your other pages. And I first thought it's a good idea to lift it up and look what happened. But then I came to the point that I decided to dry it now in this stadium. Does this word exist? I don't know. Now it looks like nothing happened, but wait a second, I will dry it. Oh my god. Okay, you think nothing happened? I will show you the result in a second. I just want to tell you why I used the sketchbook. As you could see, when I dried it, this whole stuff stays in place. So if I use copy paper and staple it, then this can fly away and the whole thing is destroyed. And yeah, I think that's a very good idea when you have this sewn signatures in such a sketchbook. So let's turn it. Okay, this is the second copy of it, and as you can see here, you have a very smooth mouth, you have the hair, and if you have a very, very good imagination, you can see her here too. But that's not so intensive. And you think, oh, what a shit, I don't have a face, but I will show you later what you can do with this lighter copy. And on the next page, we have this one. This is our original drawing. And as you can see, she has a little smoother look. And all these lines yeah, they blend a little bit into each other, and you can also use this and yeah, take paint or other mediums and finish her. And you have another copy here, and da-da. This one is the best, I think. So as I said, you never know what you will get. In this case, the eyes are very clear. Here you can't see any eye. And here you have very clear eyes. And also on the back side, you have a copy of this. And as you can see, that's not very detailed here. And this one and this one, they not really look the same. Yeah, here you can see the back side of her, and when you yeah, look at those, you can see these lips are completely different like this, and you can use those copies and make new faces from this. So now let me show you my first, or I think second try of this technique. There I drew this face here, of course without those black eyes here. This black color I added later, and this was the first copy, and unfortunately I had this blue shit here from acrylic paint on this page, and I can only see this eye here, and I have to decide what to do. Yeah, but those two are, yeah, I think nearly the same. And I did a little trick. I have this arm here, and for this I decided to make this little string here around her hair, so that she has no arm in this picture. So you can see, you can use the different parts of the original picture to change them a little bit in the copy pictures. And this is the back side of the original, and this is an unfinished sketch of, yeah, the one of the other copies. And then I posted a few times ago, I posted this one here, and yeah, in Karen Campbell's artist group I asked how I did this, and yeah, I think that's also the reason for this video, that I wanted to show you how I did this. So this is only the copy of this, and I think I couldn't believe it myself, because that looks like watercolor or alcohol ink, or yeah, there were many nice comments, and yeah, I posted a Facebook post and asked the people there how I did this, and some people said, oh, a jelly plate. No, I don't have a jelly plate because I don't have art supplies. And yeah, it's no jelly plate, it's simply biro, ink, and this fixative. And this was the original. And as you can see, I did very, very strange eyes. And look how smooth they came out here. So I will leave this like it is here, because yeah, I have too much fear to destroy it. And but what I did here, I added some details after this copying, and that's what I will show you now, because this is not very clear and I'm not very happy about it. And I think when you watch this video you think, oh, that's a fail or something like that. And yeah, this one will change also if I do it like I do it with my technique. You can also take another cardboard, and so if you like to leave this like it is, then put the next cardboard here, or a copy paper here, that's also possible. And yeah, do it like this, then add the details, what I will do in the next minute. Add the details here, and then you can copy it another time without destroying this one here. I have to decide what I want to do, I think I will do it like this. I put the cardstock here, and then I will print the next face to this cardstock so that you can see that that will work. I hope it will work, because it's very glatt. Naja, schauen wir mal. Okay, before you add details to this, make sure that this paper is really dry. Okay, I think, yes. Now, as you can see, you have no eyes here. So the next step we will do is we will outline the eyes another time. And I just use the lines that I had before. But I have to sit down, because I can't do this when I'm standing next to my table. I use the same lines as I had before. And this pupil, I will give it very, very heavy pressure with this biro, so that we will see it hopefully there. The same thing on the other side. And I just leave those little white spaces where they are. So yeah, I hope that that will bring me to a good result, because you don't want to have yeah, only a blue point here. Okay. Then I go along the hair here for another time. And I think we can do this with the lips too. And of course, you can also print out a face from Google or Pinterest or whatever, and you can scribble over the original picture. That will work too. I tried this out, and yeah, that works too. For some printers, the ink of the printer, I think, will remove from the paper, but that's not so bad. I think that gives it a little interest look. I don't know what to do with this shit there. That are those things where you don't know what will happen. And yeah, as I said, you have to try it out. But yeah, okay, let's do it like this. I hope you can see the things I added here. For example, this line here, I like it very much like it is. And I don't edit another layer here, because I have it in this version of the picture, and it will stay here even if I spray another layer of alcohol. And yeah, when it gets through here, it's okay for me, but I don't add biro here to make sure that I don't destroy it now in this point here. So I do the same like I did before, and spray with my fixative. Okay, now we have this, and I'm very happy with this new structure here on the first page. Let me show you in detail. I don't know if you can see this, but that looks very interesting, and I think with white pens you can make a lot of this, even if you can't see the face here so clear. So the next one changed in this way. So I think a little bit of fantasy, and you can see her here. And this structure of this flown ink gives a lot of possibilities to to use as a background and to draw over it. And now we have much clearer copy of her here. I don't know if I like her mouth, but as you can see, the eyes are clearer as they were before. Yeah, and this one here becomes a little bit darker and more detailed, I think, and I will add those white light spots later with a white pen. I will show you that later in the video. And now I'm very excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Sometimes, oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, I never expected this. I don't know if you see what I see on this very glossy cardstock. I can't show you that. Yeah, there you can see it. It's a little bit glossy. It's a normal cardstock from this, yeah, that was such a design paper block. Don't know how to call it. And this is the back side, and I wanted to throw it away, and then I thought, oh no, why? Oh my god. May I have to say that I'm a little bit proud of this? Yeah, okay. As you can see, these two are from the same picture, and they look totally different. And yeah, now I will speed up the video another time, and I will show you what I will do from all those backgrounds. So we have, yeah, we had one face that we drew here, and now we have the possibility to change this into a picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and perhaps 7 and 8. And I will show you yeah, how I do this, and I will speed up the video, and you can watch each process, and I will try to use different mediums for that. Very easy, but yeah, I think I hope a little bit effectful, and I try to use supplies that every one of you has at home. So yeah, have fun to watch this, and perhaps you like to try it out. And if you like to see more of those crazy things like this, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, if you hate it, please leave a comment. If you love it, please leave a comment. And yeah, if you have something to say, please leave a comment. So let's do it. I'm a little bit excited, as you can hear, perhaps. Yeah. Let's speed up the video and let's start this. Whoa. Okay, see you next time.
Wie bei dir an der Haustür steh, hast gefragt, ob ich mit auf einen Kaffee geh. Haben geredet und gelacht in der Wahnsinnsnacht. Bin in der Früh neben dir machsten Abschied mit. Schreib in den Spiegel mit am Lippenstift. Bis bald, mein Schatz, vergiss mich nicht. Ich weiß, es ist aus Liebe geschehen. Ich möchte dich bald schon wiedersehen. Streich dir aufs Haar, reck dich gut zu, dann lass ich dich allein. Komm ich dann zurück, geh schnell zu dir. Schleich leis in dein Zimmer, leg mich hin zu dir. Weck dich nicht auf, will dich nur anschauen. Wachst dann auf, glaubst, alles war nur ein Traum. Rosen leg ich dir aufs Bett. Ich weiß, du machst einen Abschied mit. Schreib in den Spiegel mit am Lippenstift. Bis bald, mein Schatz, vergiss mich nicht. Ich weiß, es ist aus Liebe geschehen. Ich möchte dich bald schon wiedersehen. Streich dir aufs Haar, reck dich gut zu. Ich lass dich nie allein. Ich möchte dich bald schon wiedersehen. Streich dir aufs Haar, reck dich gut zu. Ich lass dich nie allein. Rosen leg ich dir aufs Bett. Ich weiß, du machst einen Abschied mit. Schreib in den Spiegel mit am Lippenstift. Bis bald, mein Schatz, vergiss mich nicht. Ich weiß, es ist aus Liebe geschehen. Ich möchte dich bald schon wiedersehen. Streich dir aufs Haar, reck dich gut zu. Ich lass dich nie allein.
Wir zwei gehen durchs Groß am Ufer, zwei Rucksäck voller Steine, haben's im Lauf des Lebens gesammelt. Was da ist nur Erinnerung an alles, was da einmal war. Jeder Stein ein Stück Lebensweg. Du hast deine, ich hab meine. Und als ob's nicht schon genug war, sammeln wir immer noch mehr. Mehr und immer noch mehr. Was alles ist, das so viel Gewicht hat mir oft die vier so mitgemacht. Nun gehst du an meiner Seite. Was da ist nur Erinnerung, die auf einmal nix mehr wiegt. Was da alles ist, was du mir geben kannst, kann nur sein, weil du mich lieb hast. Alles ist größer, ist so viel schwerer, was so viel mehr ist, als das, was war. Was da ist, was ich dir geben kann nur sein, weil ich dich lieb hab. Alles ist größer, ist so viel schwerer, was so viel mehr ist, als das, was war. Jeder muss sein Rucksack selber tragen, geht der Weg ein Steilberg auf. Geben wir uns die Luft zum Atmen, wir gehen den Weg zu zweit. Egal, was da einmal kommt, wie das Wasser
durch das Tal rast die Zeit durch unser Leben. Ist der letzte Stunde gesammelt, ist da für mich als nur Erinnerung an alles, was da mit dir war, was da alles ist, was du mir geben kannst, kann nur sein, weil du mich lieb hast. Alles ist größer, ist so viel schwerer, was so viel mehr ist, als das, was war, was da ist, was ich dir geben kann nur sein, weil ich dich lieb hab. Alles ist größer, ist so viel schwerer, was so viel mehr ist, als das, was war. Was da ist, was ich dir geben kann nur sein, weil ich dich lieb hab. Alles ist größer, ist so viel schwerer, was so viel mehr ist, als das, was war. Spielte zwar kein Cello in irgendeinem Saal in meiner Gegend, doch sie war immer da, saß immer in der ersten Reihe mit Bleistift und Papier. Als sie es mir erklärte, begann mein Herz zu frieren. Ich will gehen, wenn du gehen musst, sagte sie zu mir. Ich will gehen, wenn du gehen musst, stand auf dem Papier. Kommen wir im selben Teil des Himmels an, wenn wir auf zwei verschiedenen Wolken reisen. Wie finden wir uns nach oben dann? Flieg nach rechts am Mond vorbei. Siehst du die Sterne von Ferne drei? Nimm den Kometen zur Wolke 7, wo sich die Seelen ewig lieben. Sie kam zu jedem Auftritt, das war die Zeit für sie, für ihre Tränen. Sie hatte dieses Ziel, den Tag, den Zeitpunkt und die Brücke in der Nähe. Wenn sie mit mir, ich mit ihr, wenn wir am Abgrund stehen. Ich will gehen, wenn du gehen musst, sagte sie zu mir. Ich will gehen, wenn du gehen musst, stand auf dem Papier.